And the tip is off. It is given by Chelsea Eisen. Gives it to number 24 and misses the layup. Taken by number 24. And stolen by Shannon Maloney. Drives in. Kicks it down to number 2. Who puts it up no good. Rebounded by number 24 again. Number 3, guarded by Chelsea Eisenga. She swings it to number 24. Gives it to number 10. Drops it down to number 2. Stolen by number 5. That was Michaela Blood. Shannon Maloney goes up the court. Drops down to Chelsea. Who scores? That was number 12, Chelsea Eisenga with the bucket. They pass it in to number 3. Elena Stewart gives it to number 2. Down to number 12, who's Morgan in the paint. Kicks it back out. Swings it to number 3, guarded by Shannon Maloney. She passes it down. She goes up, no good. It will remain Kingsley ball, though. Number 2, Annie Strang to pass it in. Gives it to number 12 right in the paint. It goes up, no good. Rebounded. Nope, out of bounds. It will be Kingsley ball. Off. Last touch by Shannon Maloney. Number 2 has it out of bounds. Looking. Gives it to number 24 down low, who puts it up and is no good. Rebounded by number 24. And she gives it to Shannon Maloney, who's dribbling up the court. Long pass, Chelsea Eisenga, broken up. Chelsea keeps it. And they call it travel on Chelsea Eisenga. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This game started off very quickly. I am Gavin Scott. I'm joining at Grayson Guernsey, and this is JV basketball. Number 3 is getting trapped in the corner. Great defense. It will.
Good job, just pushed out of bounds to that bounce. She forces out of bounds, so they get the ball back.
Yep. Great trap. Shannon willing to bring the ball out. Number 2, Aubrey Camphouse. Takes that for the Ramblers. Getting pressured. Gives it to number 24. Who's almost out, and it is number 24 steps out. That was Adam Town. Number 22, Shannon Maloney. Bring the ball out. Gives it to Aubrey Camphouse. Swings it to Michaela Blood, who drives in, drops it down, but stolen. Number 3, bring the ball up the court. Push it to number 10. Back to number 3. Number 24, back to number 3. Think about it. Guarded by Chelsea Eisenga. Goes right, goes back left. Drops it down to number 24. Kicks it out to number 10. Rotates to number 2. There's the 3. No good. But it's an offensive rebound. Number 24, the rebound. Number 2 with the shot, I believe. Number 3, sorry. Out of bounds, Kingsley ball. Now, the Stags have been doing great on offense and defense. So
been doing phenomenal.
The Ramblers are in the lead, though. She gives it to number 10. Guarded by Aubrey Camphouse. Tight defense. Number 3 has the ball at the top. Dribbles left. Drops down number 2. Who goes up, no good. It's a fight for the rebound. The Stags keep the ball. Kicks it out to number 3. She's being guarded by number 24, Briella Walligis. Number 10, kicks it to number 2, shoots the 3, no good. Rebounded by Chelsea Eisenga. She's pushing it up the court. Stops. All the way down, stolen by number 3. That was Elena Stewart with the steal. She passes, stolen back by Chelsea Eisenga, who gives it to Shannon. She has the wide open layup, but she fumbles it. It's okay. She gives it to Briella. No good. Rebounded by Chelsea. It's a fight for it. And they call it jump ball. Number 10, Ayla Ferdine checking into the game.
Basketball is just a fast-paced and hard game. Sometimes you just don't know what's going on. So all you got to do, it's like football. You got to dive at the ball and just hope you get a jump for it.
Number 4 bringing it up, guarded by Ayla Ferdine. Kicks it to number 2, I believe, guarded by Chelsea. Down to number 10, who goes up, and it is good. Number 10, Alyssa Hamilton with the bucket. Ayla bring it up, being guarded by number 10, I believe, or 24. Shannon Maloney has the ball. Kicks it to Chelsea in the corner. Shoots the 3, no good. Fight for the ball, And they call another jump ball. And it will be Rambler ball. Gives it into Shannon. It's no good. Tipped. Number 14 bringing the ball up, guarded by Ayla, sorry. Stolen by Briella. He brings it in, stolen again, and now number 10 goes to Hamilton. Chelsea Eisengo with the steal. Dribbles up the court, passes it up to Ayla, who goes up, and it is good. Chelsea Eisengo with the assist. Number 2 drives into the paint, goes up, no good. Rebounded by Shannon Maloney to fight for it. Number 24 comes up with the rebound. Number 12, though, with the bucket. That was Emily Robinson. Ayla Ferdinand has it, bringing it up the court. Being pressured. Gives it to Shannon, who takes the lane, kicks it down to Briella. Nice pass, but the shot is no good. But Ayla Ferdinand is able to bring in the rebound. Pass it to Aubrey. Takes a pump fake, drives right, looks for Ayla. Ayla shoots, and it is good. Cash from downtown.
That was just a great shot by Ayla Ferdinand. She got wide open, so then she saw her chance to shoot a 3. She took it and it successfully made it into the basket.
Number 4 bringing it up, guarded by Ayla. Timeout on Kingsley. And it's now snack time, brought to you by Little Town Jerky. Take a bite of mine. What do you think, Grayson?
I can't even describe the words to say how good this is.
Absolutely delectable.
This is a great product. You should get it.
I'm gonna eat the rest of it.
All right.
They're giving it to number 3. Number 2 with the 3-point shot, or 2-point, sorry. The ball was on the line. That was Annie Strang with a shot. Ayla Ferdinand passes it to Michaela Blood, down to Shannon Maloney, who shoots it. No good. Rebounded by Chelsea Eisenga, and it is good. A quick bucket for the Ramblers.
Both the teams are doing a lot of hurry up now.
Number 4, guarded by Michaela Blood. Stolen by Chelsea, but it is kicked out of bounds. Jump ball, they're calling.
That was a great play by the defense. They read there perfectly, and then
it will be Kingsley ball. Number 2, Annie Strang to bring it out. Gives it number 3. Shoots it from the elbow. No good. Shannon Maloney with the rebound. Gives it to Ayla. Guarded by number 12. It's tipped, able to keep it. Ayla under a lot of pressure. Dribbles right. And we do call foul. Foul at number 12.
So far right now, it's been a low-scoring game. I mean, I know it's going to be a low-scoring game. It's a high school game. In the NBA, they already got 56 points up by now. But this is high school, so they can't be compared to professional athletes.
It's very fast-paced. Chelsea House is wide open in the corner. No good. Shannon Maloney is able to bring it in. Keeps on Ayla, but it is tipped, and it will be Rain Rambler ball. Great defense by number 24, Adeline Town.
Now, this is the start of the basketball season, so both teams are kind of experimenting with their plays and what they can do and what players. So the first game is mostly experiment phase.
Gives it to Ayla, who shoots the 3. No good. Rebounded by, out of bounds. Almost rebounded by the Stags. No good. But it was not Rambler ball. Maybe a Bosher to bring it out. Gives it to Chelsea in the corner. Shoots the quick shot and splash. Chelsea Eisenga for 3.
Great
Number 4
shot.
dribbling up the ball, guarded by Michaela Blood. Stolen by Chelsea. Chelsea's bringing the ball up. Gives to Ayla. Down to Michaela Blood. Over to Chelsea. Back to Ayla. Shoots the 3. Almost good. Not good though. Rebounded by number 4. Running up the court. Kicks it to number 12 for the layup. And it is good. Number 12, Emily Robinson with the bucket.
Just a great drive by them, and just they got down there fast to be able to get the bucket.
Ayla Ferdine tipped out of bounds by number 4, I believe. And now a substitution for the Ramblers. Number 24, Briella Wallinges, and number 2, Aubrey Camphouse. Aubrey Camphouse to bring it up. She dribbles right, being trapped by 2 defenders. Stolen by number 4, but it's tipped by Aubrey again. The ball is on the floor, everyone's scrambling for it. Briella crossover, but it's no good. Chelsea is able to get it though. Kicks it to Shannon, what a pass. And Shannon is able to finish with the bucket. That was Shannon Maloney.
Just a great read by both members. They were able to get a basket. Just a good job.
Number 3 guarded by Aubrey Camphouse. To number 30 along the sideline, but she steps out of bounds, and it will be Rambler ball. Aubrey Camphouse bringing the ball up the floor. She dribbles left. Gives it to Shannon, who has a wide open lane. Kicks it down to Briella. What a pass, but it's no good. Michaela Blood with the rebound. Also no good. Rebounded by number 3. That was Elena Stewart, but I believe she stepped out of bounds. Shannon Maloney to pass the ball in. Gives it to Briella, who turns on and is blocked. Number 3, Elena Stewart bringing the ball up, guarded by Aubrey. Goes past Aubrey, kicks it down to number 12, but it's stolen by Chelsea. She gives it to Shannon. Shannon bring the ball up the floor. Gives it to Aubrey, but it's over her head, out of bounds. It'll be Kingsley ball. Now both teams playing tenacious defense.
Both teams are doing a great job on defense, and just on both sides of the ball, they're doing great.
Number 10 has the ball. Down to number 30. She shoots and she scores. That was Haley Wolfus. Shannon Maloney gives it to Aubrey Camphouse, who's being trapped at half court, and they call it travel.
And this is the first game, so everybody's kind of like getting ready for the basketball season. Some people are going to make mistakes, but further down the line of the season, there's probably not going to be as many mistakes.
Michaela Blood with the steal. Gives to Briella, who has it all by herself. She's going up. No good. Rebounded by Chelsea. Isaac picks it off the ground, gives it to Aubrey. And it is stolen by number 10. Alyssa Hamilton is with the steal. And that will be the end of the quarter.
Their score for the end of the first quarter is McBain 14.
Kingsley Stags 10.
If you're looking to settle down in beautiful Central Michigan, look no further than Arrow Homes. Family owned and operated since 1972, Arrow Homes offers an innovative process of home construction that saves you money and time without sacrificing quality. Their top-of-the-line construction workers have 15 years of experience building homes. You can see some of their work on their website. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them at 231-328-4318 or in their website at arrowhomes.com.
And we are back for the second quarter of this basketball game. The score right now, McBain 14, Kingsley is 10. Caleb Blood takes the ball, passes to Aubrey Camphouse. Camphouse dribbles around, throws it to
Walters with a rebound, kicks it to Chelsea Eisinga. There's a fight, and it will be a jump ball. And that will be Kingsley ball. Long pass to number 10, guarded by Aubrey Camphouse. And it will be a double dribble. We Rambler ball. Good pressure by Aubrey.
Good pressure. Just get a lot of defense. Force the person to kind of dribble a little bit, get stressed out, cause it to go out of bounds, being their ball again.
Aubrey Camphouse gets it down to Michaela, who gives it to Briella. And her shot is good. Briella Wallinges with the bucket. Number 3 bring the ball up, guarded, trapped by Shannon and Aubrey. Kicks it to number 2, guarded by Shannon. Down to number 24. And stolen by Chelsea. That was like her 3rd steal tonight, I believe. Shannon Molly bring the ball, gives it down to Michaela. Goes up and is tipped out of bounds by number 3, Alina Stewart. They give it in to Shannon. She passes down to Briella, who pivots, shoots it no good. And I believe they're gonna call over the back on Briella.
Fouls on Briella Ball, and just her first, team first for the half.
Number 10 bringing the ball up. And she throws it out of bounds a little over number 24's head.
Put a little bit of power behind it. Looked like a football pass right there. So far, the Kingsley defense looks like it's a 2-2-3 type of defense.
Aubrey gives it to Shannon, who dribbles left, has the lane, goes in. Little jump shot, no good. But it is out on the Stags. Michaela shoots it, no good. Rebounded by the Stags. Number 3 is bringing the ball. Push it up to number 2. And it is out on number 2. Number 42, Avery Gildy, able to hit it off of the Stags player's legs. Aubrey Camphouse bringing the ball up. Gives it to number 22, Shannon Maloney, who shoots it from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Alina Stewart, gives it up. Stolen by Shannon, who dribbles up, has one girl to beat, goes up, and she gets fouled. She will be shooting 2 free throws.
That was just a great job by Shannon Maloney. She got the ball, so she started driving, and she came in there a little bit hot, missed it, but now she gets a chance to get those 2 points back by making both these free throws.
Shannon Maloney, shooting 2.
First one's no good. Ayla Ferdine checks in for the Ramblers. Second one is good, banks it in. And Shannon Maloney is able to get the steal. Working, gives it to Aubrey. Aubrey gives it to Michaela Blood, who swings it to Ayla. Shoots the 3, quick shot, no good. Rebounded by Michaela, nice rebound, puts it up, and it is good. Michaela Blood worked hard for the rebound, and it paid off with 2 points.
Just a great play right there.
Number 3 for the Stags has the ball, kicks it to number 4. Sarah down to number 10, shoots it, and it is a foul. She'll be shooting 2 free throws.
Fouls on Michaela
Now that one drive before by McBain was just a great one. They were both being fast, and they just did a great job of doing passes and just fighting to get up to the basket. It was a great play in general, and they ended it with some points.
First one's no good. Second shot is good. Ayla Ferdinand is bringing the ball up the court for the Ramblers. She gives it down to Michaela, but it's tipped. Ayla is able to keep it, and she throws it out of bounds, meant for Shannon Maloney. Substitution for the Stags, number 12, Emily Robinson. Down to number 12, who there's a foul on the floor, but will remain Stag ball.
Foul is on Avery Gilby for first team third.
Substitution for the Ramblers again, number 12, Chelsea Eisengut, number 32, Claire Sullivan. Number 12 with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Shannon Maloney. He's bringing the ball up the court. Pushes up to Chelsea, who gives it down to Michaela, and it is good. Michaela Blood makes it. Number 3 bringing up, guarded by Ayla. Kicks it to number 4. Down to number 10. Back to number 4, back to number 3. Shoots the 3. No good. Rebounded by number 12, and there's a jump ball. Good ball movement there by the Stags in that possession.
Very good ball movement. They were able to get off and just did a lot of good cuts, because in basketball, you gotta have fast, hard cuts, because then the defense won't be able to expect you to be right there. So then you got a wide open shot or a wide open 3.
Ayla Ferdinand jumping the ball up. Defense forces the turnover. Number 2 to pass the ball in. Gives it to number 3. Pass it over to number 4. Down to number 12, and is no good. Out on number 12. Now it'll be Shannon Maloney to take the ball out. The Ferdinand bring ball guarded by number 12. Down to Claire Sullivan. It's tipped, and number 12. That is Emily Robinson with the forced jump ball. Pressure by the Ramblers. Stolen by Shannon. Gives it down to Ayla. Goes up and it is blocked. Nope, she forces it through for the bucket.
Just a great job in general. They did great passing. Ayla, under pressure, was able to put the ball up and put it in the basket. Just a great job by Ayla Ferdinand.
Number 24 to number 4, guarded by Ayla Ferdinand. Picks up her dribble, and they call it travel on the play. McBain Ramblers with a tenacious defense.
It's been doing very good so far. It's been holding them down to a couple of points, just being very well-rounded.
Ayla Ferdinand, guarded by number 12, gives it to Chelsea. She hands it to Briella. Passes it. Stolen by number 4 to number 12. Goes up, and it is no good. Tipped. Rebound by number 4. No good again. And it will be McBain ball off the attempted save by number 24, Adeline Town.
Like you said before, the McBain defense has been just doing a great job. They're kind of being a little bit aggressive, been doing a great job on getting rebounds, and they've just been doing good all overall.
Now, number 3 checks into the game, Olivia Basha for the Ramblers. And number 50, Ava Rawson. Olivia has the ball. Tries to get to Ava, no good. Stolen. Number 10 is tripped, and then we'll call foul.
Fouls on Olivia Basher,
Number 2, take it out. There's nowhere to go. Gives it to number 4, guarded by Chelsea Eisinger. Gives it back to number 2, to number 12, who shoots it, and it is good. Shannon Maloney to bring the ball up for the Ramblers. Goes right, dribbles past number 12, and stolen by number 2. Who has a wide open lane. Olivia's there. She shoots it. It is no good, but she gets her, number 14, 12 gets the rebound, and they do call a foul on the Ramblers. Number 2 checks into the game, Aubrey Camphouse. Gives Shannon Maloney a break. Two passes it to number 12, shoots it no good. Rebounded by Chelsea, he's pushing the ball up the floor. Decides to take it back, gives it to Aubrey. Aubrey gives it, and it's stolen by number 10. Gives it down to number 12, who goes up for the layup, and it is good. Number 12, Emily Robinson with the bucket.
Emily Robinson.
That was just a great job by the Kingsley offense. They were able to just get the interception, then they ran it down the court and were able to score a point off of it, and they might do it again.
Number 4 with the steal. Gives it to number 10. Back to number 4. Drives in, kicks it to number 10. It's stolen by Olivia Boscher, who decides to bring it up, slows it down, gives it to Aubrey. Aubrey drives in, kicks it out to Chelsea, who shoots it. No good. Front rim. Number 10 bring the ball up, gives it to number 4. Stolen by Briella. Briella decides to take it back. It's pushing up the floor now. Gives it to Aubrey. Aubrey sets up the offense. Hands it to Chelsea. Chelsea brings it around. Gives it to Briella. To Ava, stolen by number 24. But she loses it. Will be Rambler ball. 2 substitutions for the Rambler. Number 10, Ayla Ferdinand, and number 5, Michaela Blood.
Number one thing about when you're driving down the court, if you're like going towards the basket, you want to make sure you have control of the ball. We're gonna do it. I'm a big, so I'm not very good at dribbling. I'm trying to get better, but usually when I run down the court, I kind of slow down a little bit. Even if there's some people behind me, I know that I got size over them. So then I can just jump up, put in, if no one can rebound me, if then someone's gonna be behind me to rebound it.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in Northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Nissick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at McLainTransmission.com.
Ayla Ferdinand to bring the ball for the Ramblers. Gives it to number 2, Aubrey Camphouse. And she's called for a travel. Number 4, dribbles the ball, guarded by Briella. She gives it to number 10, guarded by Chelsea, stolen by Chelsea Eisinger. Looking up before, gives it to Briella. She saves it, but I believe that will be out of bounds on the Ramblers.
That was good attempt by Briella. She ran down the court and she tried her best to do like something that Dennis Rodman does, where he jumps out of bounds and just throws the ball back in. But unfortunately, there was no one down there to get it. But just still a good attempt by Briella.
Number 3 brings the ball, kicks to number 4. Down number 12, drives in, goes up for the layup, and it is blocked. They call it jump ball. It will be Rambler ball. Great defense by the Ramblers. Ayla Ferdinand bring the ball up, kicks it, but it is stolen by number 12, who gives it number 2, has a lane. McLain with a great defense, able to stop the shot without fouling. Michaela Blood bringing it up, gives it to Aubrey Camphouse. Back to Michaela, goes up for the shot, and it is good. Michaela Blood with the shot there. Elena Stewart passes number 4. Sarah Woodard drives in, gives to number 14, or 24, sorry. Back to number 3, Elena. To number 4, Sarah. Number 2 in the corner with the shot. No good. Rebounded by number 24. Kicks back out. Number 4 the shot, and it's good. 2-pointer from like a step behind the elbow.
Just a great shot right there. First, they shot the 3-pointer, weren't able to get it. They threw it down the court, and then they tried again, and they made it that time. So just a great offensive play right there. And great read by the Kingsley players as well.
Yeah.
Because they saw an opening in the defense.
That's what rebounding will get you right there. There's a foul on the Stags. Ramblers will take it out of bounds. Aubrey Camphouse. Gives it to Michaela, shoots it, and it is almost good. Bounces 3 times. She gets her own rebound. No good again. Maybe tipped by the Stags. The 2 bring the ball, 10 seconds on the clock, guarded by Briella. She gives it number 24 in the corner, guarded by Aubrey. Number 4, Sarah dribbles in, gives number 24, and is no good. Cannot get the shot, sorry. They did not get the shot off in time. Your score at half, 25-17. Number 5, Michaela Blood with 6, and Chelsea Isinga with 7 are your leaders, along with Ayla Ferdine, who also has 7 for the Ramblers.
Don't forget, this weekend is a taste of Christmas at Ebel's with free samples of prime ribs.
Hello, Rambler Nation, and welcome to another edition of the Superintendent Corner starring Scott Acom. Mr. Acom, how you been doing lately?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
I'm doing well myself. Did you have a good holiday?
We did. It was nice. Got to spend time with family and relax a little bit. Looking forward to the Christmas holiday. Once you get Thanksgiving done, you start planning for the next one. So, yeah. How about yourself?
Well, my wife has the same rule. She says you can't finish a vacation before you plan the next one.
There you go.
So
that makes a lot of sense.
All right, so it's been a while since we've been on the air, so we've got some things to talk about here. First thing, there's a big event coming up this Saturday.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that everyone's aware of this event. We have a full-scale exercise, safety exercise here at the school on Saturday morning. That will include the Missaukee County Sheriff's Department, EMS, Fire Department. So you'll see a lot of activity at the school, but want to just make sure that everyone knows that it is an exercise. It is a training to help us be better, but also help law enforcement be better. We meet very regularly with the emergency manager, Missaukee County emergency manager. Law enforcement's present. The other school is Missaukee County to plan safety exercises, but also safety plans in different things. So this is the first exercise that Missaukee County has had in quite some time, and I was pleased to have McBain volunteer to be the first one.
And so that's going to be Saturday morning. And a side note, the school is off limits to any outside activities or business or even teachers coming in to work in their classroom or anything.
The building will be completely shut down until 1 o'clock because we do have a girls' basketball game that afternoon, finishing up the tournament. So, I'm sorry, I think it's 12:30. 12:30 is the building will open back up.
Okay, so at 12:30 the building should be open back up for fans to come in for a basketball tournament. Basketball. Hard to believe. I thought we just finished the last bump set, spike, and kickoff, and now you're talking about basketball.
We did. Yeah. Also want to let parents know that the Cornerstone Coffee is having their Christmas gathering with, I believe, Santa that morning as well. This should not interfere with anything with that. We won't have roads blocked off or anything like that.
So this will not affect any of the businesses downtown.
Correct.
It'll just be on campus, closed to the public.
Correct.
Excellent. All right. So Speaking of which, the school and the safety fund, or fund, there's the keyword fund. We got to talk about how the school's going to be funded, and you guys got some ideas coming up?
Yeah, so we've been working for, golly, over a year now, looking at the needs of the district and how we can fund those. We've been blessed with the ESSER funds that we've been using to help meet some of the district's needs with allowable expenses. But we're looking down the road as far as needs and wants of the district. One of our biggest needs right now is transportation, and resupplying our buses. But we're looking at a way to try to uniquely fund these through bond and sinking fund ideas. We do have a meeting tonight at 7 o'clock in the Performing Arts Center to kind of talk about that as preliminary stages to get some feedback from the community. We do have some community members that we've invited that are coming out, but that should also be on Rambler Review or on our school broadcast as well. Just looking really to get community input and what our next steps forward should be.
All right, so looking at bonds, sinking fund, what's the difference between the two? What do we need? What are our wants? A whole bunch of information given out. So tonight, come find out what's going on with your school district, and if you can't make it, we'll make sure it's available for you online. So you got a note on there that says MTSS, PBIS.
Yeah.
What's that? What are you talking about there?
Well, education is the king of acronyms, so
There you go.
I wanted to make sure we threw that in there. This is an initiative that we are starting to implement this year through the state of Michigan. We received a grant for this. MTSS stands for Multi-Tiered Systems of Support. We have this in place right now for academics as we continue to build on that. But now we're also looking at behaviors with this program as well. The PBIS is the Positive Behavior Intervention Supports. They go hand in hand. We've been training a small district team. We started this summer with meetings with the Department of Education, and it's carried out throughout the year. We've just built our school leadership teams so that we're able to implement this full force next school year, making sure we're taking our time and building it with fidelity, making sure it's implemented well. Looking forward to the results. The research has shown that it really greatly improves attendance, behavior, kids wanting to come to school, and which all in turn affects academics.
Yes, it does.
So looking forward to this initiative and what it's going to bring to the McBain school community.
All right, so looking at different ways to help students become more engaged in their school so they become more engaged in their learning.
Correct.
So that we produce better citizens out there. So.
That was said very well.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
It's almost like I'm a professional.
Almost.
Almost. Oh, so, at lunch yesterday, me and my colleagues got together, and Brian Purcell turns to me and says, "You ready for the sprint?" I go, "Yep, the sprint. The time from Thanksgiving to Christmas and how jam-packed we are here."
Yes.
How far away is it to Christmas break?
Our first day of Christmas break is December 22nd.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. We have exams in there, the 21st, or the 20th and 21st, but also holiday concerts, basketball games, everything. A sprint is a great term to use to describe it.
Yeah, so, and I made this announcement. There's basically 3 weeks left for kids to do semester work, to get their grades where they want them. Then they have exams, and on top of that, all the extracurricular is going to be going full bore starting this Friday.
This Friday, yep. Girls basketball starts this Friday.
So, yeah, big important dates to know about. The semester's coming to an end, and the 20th and 21st we have exams, and all the teachers will be given exams during that time. So make sure your kid knows about that, and they are getting themselves prepared for that.
Right, and always check their grades in Power School. You do weekly grade checks with your kids and making sure that they're staying on top of their academics.
Now, I noticed a note up there that the first day of break is the 22nd, but they probably should know when they have to come back.
Yes, so they come back Tuesday, January 3rd.
That's right. Not on Monday, January 2nd. We will still have that day off. It'll be January 3rd on the Tuesday, the first day that we will have students back in the building and starting a brand new semester and fresh starts for everyone. So let's make sure we know about that. And any other news for the good for the cause?
No, we just keep plugging away. Teachers and staff are doing an excellent job working with kids and working with families, and I'm just blessed to be a Rambler.
All right. Before we go, we have one last special feature, the Scott Acom dad joke of the day. Mr. Acom.
Wow, put me on the spot. So a guy was walking the other day and fell in a well. He didn't see that well.
On that note, you've been watching the Superintendent Corner with Scott Acom. This is Gary Vanna. Feel the wheel.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain.
Their menu has something for everyone, from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around.
Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
Don't forget, this weekend is the Taste of Christmas at Ebel's with free samples of prime ribs, brisket, ham, sides, and sweets Friday in Reed City from 11 to 4 and Saturday in Falmouth from 11 to 4. Welcome back, everybody, to the JV girls basketball. McBain versus Kingsley. Right now, McBain is up by. The score is McBain 25, Kingsley 17.
And Kingsley will start with the ball. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on number 2 to bring the ball out for Kingsley after the foul. He gives it to number 3, kicks it down to number 24, who looks around for a pass, gives it to number 3, dribbles left. Back to number 2 in the corner, and great defense by Brella, able to force it out of bounds and stop the ball. Number 2 passes to number 3. Back to number 2 in the corner, who shoots it. No good. Rebounded by number 10. And Shayna Maloney fights for the ball, is able to get it, gives it to Chelsea, who pushes it up to Briella. She catches the ball, she goes in for the layup, and it is good. Briella Wallinges with the bucket.
That was just a great play by McBain. They had just a great pass, too. Briella was wide open, so then she was able to run down the court and just took it slow and was able to make the basket perfectly.
Number 3, good defense by Shannon Maloney. They give it to number 2 in the corner, shoots the 3, no good. Rebound by number 12, and it is a foul on the play on Chelsea.
Emily Robinson, shooting 2 for the Stags.
Number 12, Emily Robinson to shoot. First one is good. Second free throw is good too. Aubrey Camphouse is bringing it up. Number 12, picking her up at half court. Aubrey passes it to Shannon, back to Aubrey, goes up, down to Briella, and it is tipped out of bounds by number 2. Shane Maloney, pass it in, gives it to Michaela. Kicks out to Chelsea. Shoots the three. And is good. Chelsea Eisinger from downtown.
Just a great
Two to
shot.
pass it in. Great defense by Chelsea and Shannon. They are able to get it in. Number 12 kicks it to number 10. Guarded by Chelsea. Gives it to number 3, guarded by Shannon. To number 2. And it is no good. Rebounded by number 24. Kicks back out to number 3. That is Elena Stewart. Stolen by Aubrey. Nope, my bad. She just knocks it out of bounds. Grayson, what do you think about the McBain defense so far?
It's been doing a great job. It's been covering all the people. They've been doing good, like with the screens and being able to get around them. So it's been just doing a great job so far, and they've been able to prevent Kingsley from scoring some points. So it's just been doing a great job.
I agree. They get to number 12 right on the inbound. She makes it from about the free throw line. Passes it into Olivia, who gives it to Shannon. Back to Olivia. To Chelsea, guarded by number 10. Chelsea gives it to Olivia. Over Shannon, stolen by number 12. She's bringing it up. Emily Robinson with the layup, no good. Rebounded by Chelsea Eisinger. Chelsea pushed the ball up the court, and I believe they are going to call a travel on Chelsea Eisinger. Defensive pressure, able to make her a little flustered. Number 3 gives it to number 10. Back to number 3, who shoots it from step inside the 3, no good. Rebounded by Briella, who pushes up the floor, only her. Layup is good. That is Briella Wallinges with the layup. She has 6 points so far.
Just a great job by Briella. She's been able to get down the court fast, and they've been able to score like 6 points so far.
Number 2 drives in, kicks it to number 12, tipped, but back to number 10. Number 24 goes up to number 10. She sets up the offense. Gives it to number 24. She drives in. And number 24 goes up. That was Adeline Town able to split the defense and go up for the layup. Shannon Maloney gives it to Chelsea Eisinger, who dribbles right. Gives it down to Michaela. Just a pump fake over to Briella. Briella is fouled by number 24, Adeline Town. Substitution, number 10, Ayla Fredine coming in for 22, Shannon Maloney. Olivia takes the ball, gives it to Briella, shoots it, no good. Rebound, Stags, great fight for the rebound. Number 2, Elena Stewart with the rebound, gives it to number 4, Sarah Wooer. Shot is no good, rebound, no good again. Michaela Blood with the rebound. She gives it to number 10, but they call it travel on Michaela Blood.
So far, both teams' offenses have been doing pretty good at scoring, and both their defense has been doing pretty good as well.
Number 2 gives it, but it is stolen by Ayla Fredine. She dribbles up the floor. Gives it over to Olivia, shoots it, and it is no good, blocked. But that will be out on the Stags. Rambler ball.
Bridget Roby in for Olivia Boscher.
Bridget to take the ball out. She gives it to Chelsea. Drives in, Chelsea shoots it and is blocked. Rebounded by number 24. That was Adeline Town with the rebound. They call a foul on Briella over the back, or a loose ball foul. Chelsea Eisinger to press. Gives it, stolen by Ayla, and that will be out of bounds. Rambler ball, great job by Ayla. Great defense.
Good defense, just be able to read where the ball was going. So then she did a great job of turning and jumping up and trying to grab that ball. And it looked like she had it, but then it got knocked away out of bounds. But just good defense in general, and just a great read. so far both teams have been doing good offensively. They've both been figuring out ways to score, been doing good plays, doing a lot of good screens, I see, and just a lot of three-pointers too. And McBain's defense right now has been doing phenomenal, and they've been just stopping Kingsley from scoring a couple of points.
Yeah, their hard work on defense. They get a lot of loose balls. One thing about the Ramblers though is they have not been rebounding very well.
No, they have not been rebounding very well.
A lot of Kingsley's points are second chance points after the rebound. And Bridget Roby to pass the ball in. She gives it to Ayla, guarded by number 4, Sarah Wooer. Ayla drives in, kicks out to Michaela, over to Chelsea. Chelsea drives, back to Michaela, who shoots. No good. Rebound, Briella. And it is good. Briella Wallinges.
Just a great rebound by Briella. She was able to get it and then put it back right up and hit the glass and get it in the basket. Just a great job by Briella.
Number 2 brings the ball, gives it to number 12, who shoots it. No good. Rebound by the Ramblers. Chelsea Eisinga dribbles past, guarded by number 12. She tips it. Chelsea gives it to Ayla. Pass it down to Briella, who shoots it, and it is good. Sorry, that was Michaela, not Briella with the shot.
The McBain offense has been doing great so far. There's been a lot of big gaps, and they got a lot of opportunities to be able to pass the ball and give it to the bigs and hit the glass.
Travel on number 24, Allentown, for the Stags. Substitution for the Ramblers, number 2, Aubrey Camphouse coming in for Ayla Ferdine. Aubrey Camphouse dribbling up. Very close to that half-court line. Gives it to Michaela, who passes it down to Chelsea. Chelsea goes up and she gets fouled. She will be shooting 2 free throws.
There's been a couple of fouls in this game so far, but it's the first game, so everybody's starting to get used to it. And I'm saying that later down the line during the games, there's probably going to be a lot less fouls because everybody's going to be understanding what they're doing, and everybody's just going to be knowing what to do and what not to do because it's the first game back from like a long break of basketball.
Chelsea Eisinga makes the first. The second, no good. The out of bounds Stag ball. Number 2, able to give it to number 3, who's pushing it up the floor. Gives it to number 4, kicks down to number 32. Back to number 4, pump fakes. Number 2, top of the 3, shoots it, and no good. The Stags, out on the Stags. No, sorry, out on the Ramblers, they say. Oh, no, it is out of the Stags.
One drill I think school speech should be teaching people in basketball is that when the ball's going out of bounds, they should teach them not to be afraid to dive for the ball out of bounds and throw it back in.
Aubrey Camphouse bring the ball up. Stolen by number 2, Annie Strang. Up to number 4, Sarah Wooer. Shot no good, rebounded by number 12, and it's good. Emily Robinson with the bucket.
Just a great play right there by Kingsley.
Stolen by Emily Robinson, goes in, kicks it to number 4, shoots it, and that is no good. But number 30 with the rebound. That was Haley Wolfus with the rebound. It will be a jump ball and Rambler ball.
What I was going to say is that one drive right there was really good, very fast. They were able to get the ball into the basket before the McBain defenders even knew what was going on.
Aubrey Camphouse to bring the ball up. And she gets an over and back call. Ramblers, a lot of mistakes of late. They just need to slow it down in their head. They need to get better.
Because they're in the lead right now, so they should slow it down so that they can drain some more clock time.
Number 12 kicks number 4, kicks number 30, shoots, no good. And I believe they will call out on the Ramblers. Stags ball. Number 2 gives it to number 3. Stolen by Shannon. Goes up, no good, but Michaela Blood with the rebound, and she puts it in.
That's just a great play by McBain. Shannon Maloney able to get down the field, miss the basket. Missed the basket, but luckily Michaela Blood was right behind her to be able to get the rebound and put it up and make a basket.
Michaela has 13 points in this game, a lot of second chance points.
And that just shows how much rebounders and tall people can just be so useful. And a majority of teams, like the tallest person scores a lot of their points because they're getting those rebounds.
Chelsea in the corner, shoots it, no good. Rebound, Ayla, but it's tipped. It'll be out of bounds, Stag ball. They get it to number 10. It's dribbling up the floor. It's tipped by Briella, and that will be out of bounds on the Ramblers. Stag ball, 1:55 left in the third quarter. Tipped by Chelsea, and it will be out of bounds. Rambler ball. Substitution for the Ramblers, number 32, Claire Sullivan in.
Number 24, Briella.
Ayla bring the ball up, guarded by number 12, kicks it to Shannon. Shannon drives in, down to Claire, who saves it. No, but Stags are able to. But Ayla with the steal goes up for the layup, no good. She has fouled. She will shoot too.
Just right there, that's a good play by Claire Sullivan. She saw the ball was going out of bounds, so then she grabbed it, threw it back inbounds, and then the Kingsley got it, but then Ayla did a great job of stealing back the ball, going to the basket, and forcing a foul. Now she can have 2 free throw shots and possibly get 2 points.
First shot, no good, in and out.
Now, in basketball, the one thing that you hate the most is where the ball is like going right in and then it bounces back out. It just makes you be like, wait, ball, why do you hate me? Why won't you just go back to your home?
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Second shot is good. Number 4 for the Stags, bring the ball, guarded by Ayla Ferdine. Gives it to number 2, guarded by Chelsea. Great defense by Chelsea. She has nowhere to go. Almost stolen by Chelsea, out of bounds on the Ramblers. It will stay Stag ball.
It will be Kingsley ball. I think there's a substitution. Number 22.
Rana Sprague
in for number 24, Adeline Town.
Number 2 to pass the ball in. And it will be a timeout.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
Welcome back from the timeout. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Stag ball. Number 2 to bring it out, Annie Strang. Tipped by Ayla to stay, Kingsley ball. Number 4 has it. gives it to number 2 in the corner, who shoots. No good. Out of bounds, Rambler ball. Out of bounds on number 3, Elena Stewart. Almost able to get the rebound there. Shane Maloney to bring the ball out. Full court press by the Stags. Michaela Blood throws it over to Claire. Throws it down to Chelsea, but it is tipped. Almost stolen. Claire's able to get it, and it's stripped out of her hands. Number 10 gives number 3, Elena Stewart. Pushes it up to number 4, catches it. No good, but they call a foul. And Stags will shoot too. Very chaotic sequence there, Grayson.
Yeah, a very chaotic sequence. It took me a second to know what was going on, and blocking fouls, it's just whenever you put your arms up to go block, and like it goes from like 8th grade where you can like swing and you rarely get a foul, because I didn't get a lot of fouls, and every single time they would shoot the ball, I would swing. Now it's like you gotta keep your hands up, so it's hard to get used to just like putting your arms straight up.
First shot, no good. Substitution for the Ramblers, number 42, Avery Gildy checking in for Claire Sullivan. Second shot, also no good. Rebounded by the Stags, and it is good. Number 2, Annie Strang with the rebound. Ayla brings the ball, gives it to Shannon, and they call it travel on Shannon. Little hop step with the ball in her hands. Can't do that.
The one scoring from Kingsley, that was just a great job. They missed the free throw, able to get the ball underneath, and then popped it right up into the hoop.
Number 2 to bring the ball out, looking for someone. Great defense by the Ramblers. And they call a timeout. 5-second violation. Rambler ball, full court press by the Stags. 50 seconds left. Gives to Ayla, tipped. Ayla's able to keep it and is out of bounds. Black ball.
Good attempt by Ayla to be able to, she got the ball and then she dove for the ball, hopefully trying to not get in bounds. But just a good attempt by Ayla for being right there.
Stags get in number 3, passes number 2 in the corner, drops on number 4, and they call it travel on number 24. The Rambler ball, 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Shannon Maloney gives it to Chelsea. Chelsea dribbling up, looking for someone, stops, gives it to Ayla, shoots the 3, almost in, no good. Rebound by Gildy, and is out of bounds on Shannon. Will be Stag ball.
That was a good rebound by Avery Gildy, and she was able to get up there and grab the ball. There's Shannon Maloney, a little bit confusion, and now it is Kingsley's ball, but just a good rebound.
Hit by Shannon, stolen by Chelsea. Chelsea drives in. Little hesitation, goes up, and no good. Rebounded by Ayla, but it is out of bounds. Good attempt by Ayla. 22 seconds left in the quarter.
So far, the defense for both teams has been very physical. It's just very tough.
Good defense. Stolen. Nope. Stags able to keep it. Number 22 bringing it up. Shoots it. Good. Chelsea Eisniga, 14 seconds, 13 seconds. Shane Maloney pushing the ball up the floor. Gives it, and they call a double dribble. 8 seconds left. The Stags have 8 seconds to do something here. Maybe a crazy last-second shot.
Yeah, a crazy last-second shot that goes like a full-court shot that makes in the basket. I'd love to see that.
If they can get it in bounds, great defense. They do. 7 seconds. Number 4 bringing the ball up. Throws it up. No good. Rebound. 1 second left. And that will be the quarter. And at the end of the quarter, 40-29 Ramblers are winning. Hello everyone, it is the start of the fourth quarter again. Score, Ramblers 40, Stags 29. Your leading scorer so far is Chelsea Eisengo with 11 and Michaela Blood with 10. For the Ramblers at least. Number 4 to pass the ball and gives it to number 3, drives in, goes up and is no good. Rebounded by Shannon Maloney, but her foot was out of bounds, I believe is what they're calling it. It will be Stag ball.
Now Kingsley will have the ball.
Number 4, passed into number 24, tipped, stolen by Chelsea. Chelsea pushes up the floor to Briella. It is stolen by number 12. That is Emily Robinson with a steal. To number 3, Elena Stewart. To number 12, that was Emily Robinson with the bucket.
That was a great pass. She was moving. She saw one of her teammates down open wide on the court, passed her while moving, and then they were able to make an excellent basket.
That was Briella with the bucket, I believe. Number 3 gives it. Number 12, it goes up, and it is good. Emily Robinson again. Shannon Maloney gives it to Ayla, who passes it to Chelsea. She gets the ball, looks for the pass, doesn't, just pulls up, no good. And it will be, ball's on the ground. Aubrey's able to pick it up, but there's a fight for it, and it will be a jump ball.
Right there, I thought it was going to keep on being like throwing punches back, like they were going to score, then McBain was going to score, Kingsley was going to score. That was like they throw a punch and then they throw a punch back. And like scoring-wise, because it was back and forth.
They give it to Shannon, who shoots it, no good. Rebound Briella, able to save it back to Shannon, and Shannon's bucket is good. Number 4 gives it to number 3, Lena Stewart, who they're fighting for it, and it is thrown out of bounds. Rambler ball.
McBain has been having a good physical defense so far, and it's just been helping them a lot because they've gotten a lot of turnovers, and they're up by a little bit right now, but hopefully since last quarter Kingsley could come back and win the game.
Shin drives in, loses it, is able to get it down to Briella, who shoots it, and it is good. Briella now, I believe, with 12 points, leading the Ramblers in scoring. Number 3, stolen by Briella, gives it to Shannon. Maloney driving up the floor, gives it to Camp House. She drives right. Camp House gives to Maloney, but they call a timeout on the Ramblers. Now Grayson, very physical quarter so far. A lot of punches thrown back and forth, like you said earlier.
It's just been a good quarter, very physical basketball. I mean, it's the final quarter. Kingsley has to do something or else they're going to lose this game. I mean, I know the first game, no one really wants to lose the first game, but someone has to lose the first game. And also, this is just the beginning of, like, possibly this could be, like, a very good season, too, because both, like, McBain's varsity is loaded with talent. Other teams are loaded with talent. This could be, like, just a great season. I have a feeling in my gut that this season is just going to be, like, March Madness in the way it's just crazy.
I would always trust your gut, Grayson.
I mean,
Rambler ball. Shannon gives it to Briella, who tips it. It will save it down to Chelsea, who goes up. No good. Rebound number 24, Adeline Town. Gives it to number 4. Throws it up the court to number 12. She has a layup. And it is good. Emily Robinson with the bucket.
A great contested bucket.
Number 10 has the ball. Saves it, number 24. Elena Stewart bringing the ball up to number 2. Emily Robinson, who goes up, no good. Chelsea Eisen with the rebound. Chelsea setting it up. Gives it to Aubrey. Aubrey gives it to Shannon. It's tipped. Chelsea's able to keep it, and they both go down. And it is white ball, a.k.a. McBain ball.
Kingsley, it looks like they just changed the game plan. They've been playing like a lot more aggressive compared to their last drive. And I think their coach told them to hustle up because this is a close game. So right now.
Shannon gives it in to Chelsea. He shoots the 3. Splash down. Chelsea Eislinger from deep. Passes in, and it is out on the Stags. McBain ball. Substitution for the Stags, number 2, Annie Strang coming into the game. Shannon Maloney to pass the ball in. She gives it to Ayla Ferdine, back to Shannon. Shannon drives, shoots, no good. Rebound Michaela, who shoots, also no good, but she gets the foul and will shoot 2.
Now, usually tall people in basketball should really work on rebound because, I mean, they're tall, so like all the people down like below them are just going to be like swatting at them like they're bees, or like they're a bees like flying around them or something like that. So usually tall people should like work on free throws like a lot because they're going to be on the line a lot.
Yeah, she misses the first. Second is good. She has 11 in the game. Number 3 bringing the ball up the court. Elena Stewart, guarded by Shannon Maloney. She drives left. Gives number 12, passes over to number 24, tipped by Chelsea. She's able to keep it though. Number 2 has it. Back to Elena. Down low, saved by number 10. But Ayla's able to grab it and push it up the floor for the Ramblers. Over to Michaela, tipped, stolen by number 24. Adeline Town gives it to number 2, shoots it, no good. Rebound, Michaela Blood. Ayla has it, gives it to Chelsea. Chelsea decides to slow it down, gives it to Shannon. Shannon setting up the offense. Gives it to Ayla. To Briella. Down to Chelsea. She loses it, able to get it, kicks out to Shannon. Shannon for 3. No good. Rebound number 12, Emily Robinson. Crosses over, goes in. Layup is no good. Rebound Chelsea. Eisengo's bringing the ball up the floor. Gives it to Michaela. Down to Brielle, but it is tipped and it is out of bounds. She gives it to Chelsea, who shoots the 3. No good. Rebound, Ayla, nice rebound, is off someone's foot. They're fighting for it. And jump ball. Great hustle by both teams there.
Great hustle. They've been just like using a lot. They've been diving for the ball a lot more, and just they're giving a lot of effort in this final minutes of this game.
They get it into number 10. She's pushing up the floor. Passes to number 12, Emily Robinson. Pulls up, double dribble. It'll be McBain ball. Ayla Ferdine is bringing the ball up for the Ramblers. Gives it to Shannon. Shannon drives in, goes up, no good, almost in. And foul on the Ramblers.
Shannon Maloney. For second.
3 minutes, 24 seconds left on the clock. McBain has 50, and then Kingsley has 35.
They get it into number 4, guarded by Ayla. She's dribbling up the floor. Kicks it to number 30. Ayla with the steal. Ayla driving up the floor. She beats her defender, goes up, and they call a foul on the floor. Remain Rambler ball. Michaela with the shot, and it is good. Michaela Blood now has 13. Number 10 bringing the ball up the floor. Passes to number 4. She drives in, back to number 10, kicks it to number 12. Number 30 gets it though. Number 4 shoots, and no good. Rebound, Chelsea Eisenga. Gives it to Ayla. Briella. Over to Michaela, who shoots it, and it is good. Great passing by the Ramblers on that. That was beautiful passing.
That was just a great passing, and Michaela Blood was able to be underneath and wide open. She scored a lot of the points.
Stolen by Michaela, and there's a foul. Michaela gets tripped.
Like I've said, a lot of the taller people on the team score a majority of the points because they're like big, tall, and they're underneath and guarded by like someone that's a little bit more smaller than them. They can just throw it up, and then they can just moss them real quick and then put it back up.
Yep. Shannon to pass it in. Gives it to Ayla, who gives it back to Shannon. It's tipped, stolen by number 4. That is Sarah Wooer with the shot. Goes up. It is good.
That was a great play by number 4. Sarah Wooer, she able to see that stole ball and was able to bring it up for a basket.
That is Michaela Blood again with the shot. She has 15 on the night. Sorry, 17. Number 30 has it. Gives it. Stolen by Chelsea. Blocked by Chelsea, sorry. Chelsea gives it to Briella. Briella goes up, and it rolls in. A lot of Ramblers have double-digit points here. Ramblers trap, but number 10 is able to break the trap. Gives it to number 4. Stolen by Shannon. Number 32 chasing. Shannon goes up, no good, but Michaela gets the rebound. She kicks it down to Chelsea. She dribbles, blocked. Shannon with the rebound, and Shannon's shot is good. Tipped out of bounds by Shannon. Great defense. 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. Big substitution for the Ramblers. Number 2, Aubrey Camphouse. Number 3, Olivia Bosher. Number 50, Ava Rawson. And number 32, Claire Sullivan. Only person that stayed for the Ramblers was Chelsea Eisenga.
And she's been in all game to what I've been aware, or majority of the game.
Pretty much all game. Timeout on the Stags. Score is 60-37. I think this game is.
How's your day going? Good. How was your day? Pretty good. With 3 sets of locked doors and friendly faces on our front desk, we're able to keep our little wheels safe.
Here at Little Wheels, we believe that each child develops socially, emotionally, cognitively, and physically at different rates that are sequential and continuous during the natural growth process. Therefore, we value and respect individual differences among children and families. We believe children need to be in a secure, risk-free, and rich environment. They need to be provided with a variety of activities and opportunities to learn at their own pace through active involvement with materials, peers, and even adults. We further believe early childhood education should be a cooperative and joint venture between home and school with community collaboration in the process.
Enroll now to get your little wheel rolling.
Welcome back from the break. Stag ball. They give it to number 3, down to number 4. She dribbles in, and there's a foul on the Ramblers.
There's 1 minute and 14 seconds left, and McBain has 60 points and Kingsley has 37. Both teams have been playing very good defense so far and very physical game of basketball.
Yeah, the Ramblers' offense has been very good too, able to rack up 60 points. They give it number 30, he shoots it, and there's a foul on the play. She will shoot two.
As you said, like the Rambler offense has been doing pretty good. They've been just like being very fast and like they're striking hard, striking fast, and able to get the best, like score a point before the team, even other team knows what's even going on.
Number 30, Hayla Wolfes to shoot. First free throw. No good. The second one is no good, but rebounded by Chelsea Eisinger. Tipped out of bounds by number 3, Elena Stewart.
That was a good defensive play by her. She ran up behind Chelsea Eisinger and was able to knock it out of bounds. It is McBain's ball, but still just a good attempt.
Chelsea dribbles in, and it is blocked out of bounds. Oop, nope, Chelsea just loses it, and it will be Stag ball. They are able to get it into number 4. She's dribbling up the floor, guarded by Olivia. Gives it to number 3 in the corner, picks up a dribble, passes it to number 22. Gives it to number 2 with the shot. No good. Claire Sullivan with the rebound. Gives it to Ayla Ferdine. She's dribbling up, gives it to Aubrey. Aubrey drives in. Kicks it to number 3, Olivia Bosher. Down to Ava, shoots it. No good. Rebounded by number 2, Annie Strang. To number 30, Haley Wolfes. No, stolen by Claire. Ayla has it now to Aubrey. 24 seconds left in the clock. Aubrey gives it to Ayla. Ayla dribbles it down to Ava. She misses it though. To Olivia, no good. Rebound by Claire. Stolen by number 3 to number 2, Annie Strang, dribbling up the floor, gives it to number 30, and there's no good. That is the game, folks. Your score, 60-37, Ramblers win.
It was a very hard-fought game. Both teams played great defense, and it was a hard physical game, and this is just a great game for the McBain Ramblers to open up the basketball season.
I'm Gavin Scott.
And I'm Grayson Guernsey.
And tune into the Varsity Girls game, which is playing right after this. So we will maybe see you then.